Hi, I'm John Henry. Today we're going to talk about tomatoes. When people were surveyed about what they would grow in a garden, number one was tomatoes. Second one I think was corn, but tomatoes is number one. Now, when you get to the big box or the garden center or even the farm stand and you look for a tomato plant that you want to buy and put in your container or your garden, you want to look for a plant that's got a good strong stem, healthy looking leaves, not too many flowers, because by that time it's already root bound and that slows its whole growth process down. So you want to look for a plant that, if it's root bound, it usually has some yellow leaves at the bottom. And when you get it home, you want to take off, like I said, take off all the flowers, water it well before you transplant it, but take off the leaves all the way up to the last little juncture up there. And the kind of tomatoes you might look for are Big Beef, which is a beefsteak type, Sun Gold, which is the sweetest, most amazing flavor of a gold cherry, and a super sweet 100, a red cherry. These are all really good gold nugget. Look for organic when you can. Now, just to show you what I mean about taking off, you got a little bit of soil down in the bottom of this. And we're going to take this apart because we got two in this thing here, but roots on a tomato plant, they don't seem to mind being abused. So I'm going to take off everything all the way up to that last little bit of leaves right there. And then we put that in here, take the soil, put soil in all around it, and then we'll water it in good after we do this. But when we get it all down in there like this, now the roots are going to form all along the stem on all these fine little hairs, like you see right here. All these fine little hairs are going to make roots all along the stem. And so that will make that, and when you plant them, you want to put in some Epsom salt in the hole, a couple of tablespoons of Epsom salt. Which is actually magnesium sulfate. It helps the nutrients to come out of the ground for the tomatoes. And you want 3 tablespoons maybe of bone meal, which is phosphorus, which is really good for root development. And then eggshells or calcium in some form, calcium carbonate, but eggshells really, really ground up. And that'll make your tomato plants grow strong and healthy. And if you can keep them from getting the diseases in the later part of the year, you'll enjoy tomatoes all summer long, well, at least until fall when frosty gets them. All right, until next time.